Here we go. This is how it presents on the Canvas page. And if I said go to Monday and do your Google form, they would click on Monday and it would have, they also do extra math on Mondays after they've completed their data folder. It takes them 5 minutes, and then after the lesson they did their Google form. They can do either one of those, and they just click on it and there's the link. They close the drawer and it goes back to the beginning page. Here's Tuesday. They can go and click on their quizzes assignment, and then they can close. Also here you can have reference to your TEKS or whatever your daily learning objectives are. You could use this as a file cabinet for choice, assignment choice. You could use this for all sorts of things, but my recommendation is somehow have the assignments on the bottom of each page. Have a section at the bottom of your page that has links to the whole week's assignment as you go on. So of course, Monday, you wouldn't have Fridays on there, but you would be adding them on throughout the week. And then you can easily tell the student to go do whatever they're missing. This one just blew my mind. I found this last night. This just came out. It is amazing. I've tried it. It is an add-on to Chrome that's called Auto Magically. You can take any PDF that is under 2 gigabytes, megabytes, something. I know there was a 2 in there. It can't be too big, in other words, and you can turn it into a Canvas quiz or a Google form, and it automatically does it. And here's the video of how you do it. There's a video of how you set it up, and there's a video of how you do it. It's amazing. If you get anything from this, take this. This will save you hours. When I did this, I was doing a math assignment. The only thing I'm going to have to pull in is the actual triangle, because we're doing similar figures. And so I will have to get a picture of that triangle and then put that in the different questions for the Google form. Please, please, please go find this. Go share this with everybody. It will help our sanity for all teachers. Oops. These are just some of the ones I recommend that you add as apps. I know there's still a few people that don't have their apps loaded in the settings of each course. You do have to do it for each course. I just found out through the PCC committee that some of the teachers don't know what CAMI is. If you don't know what CAMI is, go research what CAMI is. My son is in Birdville. He was trying to do a pre-cal assignment. He had no idea what CAMI was, and he says, I can't do it because I can't print it off. No, you can take this, you can zoom in as little as you need to, and you have plenty of room, no matter if you're using your finger or not. You can do equations, you can solve all sorts of things. CAMI's a lifesaver. But I'm assuming a lot of people here, because of our tech department, already know that. And then YouTube will help you easily pull YouTubes in from your rich content editor. You can use that as an external tool. Okay, here's another poll if you can go and do this later. I'd like some ideas because PCC committee was coming in and wanted to know what can we make suggestions to the administrative, whether it's at our campus level or above, that would help us. Yes, we want to do our individual lessons, but we are overloaded. Everybody not only has to do our lessons, but we have to learn how to convert them into Canvas. So we need some structure. Okay, we don't want to be told exactly how to do it, but we want more guidance. It seems like when you talk to this age group, this secondary math, or this elementary, it is just amazing how different everyone is. And if we can get some type of solidarity, if you go to iUniversity in Grapevine, Colleyville, every teacher's setup is basically the same. Yeah, they have different lessons and different structures of the lessons, but the setup of Canvas is the same. And in college, I was just finished my master's, they all have the same setup. So I think if we had some guidance, would that make it easier? I would love to hear your ideas, or maybe some of the stuff that's working that you love that people in your department have done, because we want, as teachers on the PCC committee, to gather this up and take this to Steve Chapman and take this to the tech department and see if we can get some feedback and get some more help. I know they're trying to help, and I think it's that they want to help, they just don't quite have our perspective. And so we have to help them understand where we're coming from. And here, I want to open it up to see if there's any of those you have questions about. I tried to do little bits and pieces. If you could just take one of those and do one a week, and maybe on the weekend, because I know we're all overloaded. Each one, which one do you think you're most interested in? Keep adding them in, and you will find that it really helps. It's one less thing that you have to worry about. It's one more helpful thing that makes your life easier. I put my cell phone number here. You're welcome to call me anytime. I did the Gallup's poll. I found out I'm a learner, so I'm intellect. I'm all these things that basically I crave knowledge. So the more you ask me, the more excited I get, and I will go research it and find it out for you. And I want to get that information back to you. So it's just part of my personality. I really enjoy it. Don't think you're bothering me. Here's my extension, and yeah, I put that Gallup strength on there. So you knew that I actually enjoy this. And there's my email if you ever want to reach out to me that way. But is there any questions? I really want to open it up to questions right now. Any questions, or do you want me to go back over some of those?
Hey, so is the Automagically, is that an extension that we add? Okay, I didn't know if it was on the website.
Yeah, it's in Chrome Store, and I believe it just came out a few weeks ago for the Canvas quiz. So it's been around for the Google Forms for a little bit, but it's brand new for the Canvas. And what it does is it ends up putting it into like a zip file. It's a certain format that Canvas uses. And when it creates it, then you download it, and then you go into your settings, and that's where you can upload. And you'll see it'll have the name of the type of file. I want to say it's a QTI file. And then when it says, what do you want to upload? You get the choice of what to upload, and it'll say QTI file. And then when you upload it, and I suggest upload it into your sandbox, and that way see if you like it first, and you can play around with it before you move it into a course.
Yeah, that's awesome. Okay, cool.
Any other questions?
Can we share your slides?
You can share. Absolutely. I will send this to you. I'd love your input. That's all I ask for. If you want any of it, copy it. Yeah, I just would ask if you'll go and give me some of that feedback on those questions. That's the part that I need to know for what I'm trying to accomplish. Also, what I need to know to create all the things that I'm creating in reports and to be able to prepare. So thank you for coming. I really appreciate y'all coming. Was there anything else? Anybody else wanted me to go over any of these? I can't hear you.
I'm trying to mute. Oh. Now can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, I was just going to tell you that what my department has done in 8th grade is we have split up, there's 3 of us, and we have just split up the 6 weeks by 3. And we're basically taking our district curriculum and rewriting it, for Canvas. But at least there's 3 of us, and I'm not having to do it all by myself. And today I just shared all the second 6 week stuff with Katie Burgess over at your school. She just swamped, she said, and so I just sent her everything because we've got it all planned for the second 6 weeks. But it's been a lot, and I know we're probably all doing different things, even though we're using district curriculum. I don't know how they can do this uniform, but I agree. I think we all need to do that somehow.
Well, I know my administrator here, Ms. Marnak, he was for doing what you're doing. Our math department does that as well. But if we can branch that out, actually collaborate across campuses, it would be less of a load. Say, one campus took us 6 weeks, and then you split it up between the teachers at the campus.
Exactly.
And still modify it. But my big thing is, if you made videos, what about those asynchronous learners that you can't get your video until 5 o'clock, and so they just don't know what to do, and they don't do anything, and then they're not going to look at it. Now they're a day behind. When they come in on the next day, they're confused. So if we if we collaborated together, we could have the time to make those extra pieces like that that are so crucial, I think. Or maybe short videos for the VT classrooms where you have to go work with them over there and you can tell your virtual students, hey, I need you to go watch this video for 5 minutes. I need 5 minutes here. Those kind of pieces, it's just too overwhelming. We don't have the time for yet, but if we can collaborate, I think not everybody's willing to do it. I've heard some campuses don't want to do it, but if we can figure out who does and across what content areas, I think that would be very, very helpful to all of us. And that's kind of why I'm trying to pull in as many people as I can. I talked to Nick and he told you all about it. I'd love to talk to some other campuses. I want to do this again on a regular basis. I don't know how often, but you know, more and more stuff's going to come up and there's going to be more stuff to learn. So, you know, I definitely want to keep in touch for sharing. Anybody else? No? Well, thank you. And y'all reach out to me if you have ideas, if you have questions, and I will send this to all of you. All right. Thank you. Bye.